My name is Marissa Rochella. I'll be 24 in 5 days. Yay. And I make specialty cakes and cupcakes out of my home. No, this is not a video casting for the Jersey Shore. I've been wearing my hair like this forever. So, watch out, Snooki. Okay.
So, Marissa, how would you describe your personality? What would your friends say?
My personality is very outgoing. I'm a lot of fun, really funny. I talk to everybody, I don't shut up. Yeah, pretty much outgoing, fun, friendly, crazy, loud. I could be loud sometimes, but I'm Italian, I mean, come on.
And what word best describes your personality? What's your best feature?
My best feature? That doesn't even...
Your personality. What's your best feature of your personality?
My personality is that I'm fun. I'm fun. I'm a lot of fun. I'm really funny. I can make everybody laugh. Yeah, I would probably say that's my best quality, no? That's definitely.
Okay. You've watched all the previous Cake Boss seasons. Which cast members would you say would be the most that you would relate to, and why?
I think I relate to Buddy the most. Being that I run a business out of my house, you know, I do this from home as a business, you know, as an occupation. Buddy is, you know, kind of the boss, obviously the cake boss. Buddy is the boss. He seems like he's a perfectionist. I know I'm a perfectionist. If it's not perfect, I'll start over and, you know, bake a whole new cake and do it over again. Buddy looks, you know, like he gets aggravated when people do stupid mistakes, and that's me. I mean, you know, it's simple things. If you can't do it right, I mean, come on, seriously, really? Wait, you can't do it right? So I think I relate to Buddy the most because he's, you know, he gets mad. I mean, he seems pretty cool, you know, he's pretty friendly and fair, and he just seems like, you know, if somebody can't do something right, then he gets mad, you know, and that's pretty much me.
Okay, Marissa, tell us about your food industry experience. Culinary arts, schools, jobs, cooking classes, self-taught.
Well, I'm actually self-taught. I actually taught myself. My uncle opened an ice cream parlor when I was about 18. I had just moved here from New York. I was miserable. He had opened an ice cream parlor, and I had started decorating the cakes there, and then I became his cake maker every week. I was in there even twice a week making cakes. I basically ran the ice cream parlor. I was there a lot, you know, doing chocolate lollipops and stuff like that, you know, to help him out and make it better, because that's always what I love to do. So it was, you know, it was fun for me, and being so young and, you know, being able to do it, it was a lot of fun.
Okay, so obviously you like to bake and you like to make desserts. What would you say would be your favorite?
I would say my favorite things to make is my cupcakes. I'm really well known for my cupcakes. That's basically like my biggest thing. I mean, I make cakes too, and I love to make cakes, but I just think cupcakes are so much fun because they're like little, individual. You can basically put anything on them. You know, like I come up with these like crazy ideas. I try to, you know, somebody tells me what they want, and I just try to play it out in my head, get ideas, and try to, you know, see what I can do. Like that's unique. I like to be different. I don't like to be like everybody else. So just stuff like that. I mean, cupcakes I think is my favorite thing to do.
Okay, we've got your favorite, but everybody's got to have one that they don't like to bake or cook. So what would that be?
I would say something that I don't like to bake would probably be, I don't know, I love to bake. I mean, I love to bake. It's fun, but I don't know, could you not like have one that you don't like to bake? I like to bake everything. But one that I don't like, you know what, I'm not a big fan of making brownies. That's like a big thing for me. I never really make them. I don't really like them. I feel like they don't always come out the right way. You know, I don't know what it is. I mean, I could bake cakes and cupcakes amazing. I just can't perfect a brownie. It's as sad as it says. It's weird. I'm a baker, but I guess, yeah, brownies, I guess, would be the one that I don't know how to do. Or
okay.
Not my favorite.
Okay, Marissa, you've obviously had some experience in the kitchen. Do you have a creative side, a side that somebody can order something and then you can just take it to another level?
Yeah, I'm so creative. I mean, that's like my biggest thing. You know, a lot of people say that about me. I'm creative in anything I do. I mean, if I have something plain, I try to, you know, change it up with anything. Not even baking. I mean, anything. I like to be creative, decorating things and designing things. I would say I'm really creative. You know, people give me what they want, and then I plan it out, and I just, you know, my head just goes. I take my mind like places, like try to get new designs and things that would be fun and what people really want.
Okay, anybody's going to be on a show like this, they're going to have an interesting side to them. What makes you stand out from everybody else?
You know what, I consider myself unique. I'm different. I'm not like most girls my age. You know, I don't do things that most people do my age. You know, at 24 years old, I don't know. I'm different. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I'm not like, you know, I'm not into the crazy party life. I'm unique. I'm just different. I like to be different. If I go out with my friends and everybody's wearing black, I'll wear like purple or green or something to like stand out. Like I want to be fun. I just want to stand out. I'm unique. I think I'm unique. So I guess that's all that counts, right? As long as I think so.
Okay, Marissa, you think you have a real creative side. Where do you get most of your recipes from? Friends, cookbooks, TV, etc.?
Well, when my dad was young, I would say about in his 30s. After my parents got divorced, my dad started. He was like kind of like a pastry chef in the city. He worked in a restaurant in the city, and my dad used to make cakes. Being that my parents were divorced since I'm 5, I really didn't have like the relationship I wanted with my dad. So, seeing that he did stuff like that, I guess kind of kids kind of want to be like their parents and like what they do. So like thinking back, like that my dad, would make these things in cakes. I remember when I was a little girl at school, he made my cupcakes. It's like usually the moms do, but my dad was the one who did it because that's what he did. So I always call my dad. I usually get a lot of stuff from him, recipes. If I want to make something, I'm like, Dad, how do you make this? I'll call him up, stuff like that. My grandma, of course, every Italian grandma makes cookies and stuff like that. The internet, I'm not going to lie, when I have nothing to do, sometimes I browse. Even when I'm, not doing anything, I'll just take something out and bake it and try to come up with something different, and my niece and nephew love when I do that because they love my cupcakes. So, even for the kids, I give them to my niece and nephew, just sit here and bake and stuff like that. Okay,
Marissa, here's an interesting question for you. If you were an ingredient, what ingredient would you be?
I would have to be sugar. Sugar's sweet. Come on, I'm already sweet, but you can't make you. Of course, things can be sweeter. I don't know. Fondant sweet, gum paste is sweet. You can just be anything. Everything is sweet. Ice cream is sweet. Anything that's sweet is good. Who doesn't like sweets? I know I love them. I don't look this way for no reason, really. I love sweets. I have a sweet tooth. I'm not gonna lie. I don't eat myself, but every time I bake, I don't eat it, but I do have a sweet tooth, and I would definitely say sugar. You have to almost add everything in sugar, especially when you're a baker. Come on, sugar is the best.
Okay, how about that competitive nature? Are you competitive in nature? If you were in a contest, would you want to go against somebody else and just try to match wits and match creative side? Is that part of who you are?
I am really competitive. I'll go to the end of anywhere to be better than you. I'm the best. Come on, seriously, I'm the best. I'll go anywhere to be better than anybody. And
okay,
as cocky as it sounds, but I like to be on the top.
Okay, what about a pressure situation? If you had only a few short minutes and you got an order in and you got an emergency that you need to take care of, and how would you handle a situation like that?
Well, you work it out. In the beginning when I first started, I would get like really, really stressed and like nervous and oh my God, I can't do this. Oh, this is crazy. It's not enough time and I can't do it. But as I go on, I get better and better. And now when I have something like that, I got an order last week and within 2 days she wanted a gymnastics cake. How do you make a gymnastics cake in 2 days and design it in your head? You at least have to give me a couple days. I just work it out. Breathe, know what I have to do, figure out what I have to get, and just go from there.